Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2013. We're going to be doing the Barclays at Bethpage State Park in New York City. At the moment, New York City, cold as shit. Play the par 5s. I don't live in New York City, but it's north of me, so I know it's colder than here, and right now it is only 20 degrees. For a second, I thought it was going to start me in a bunker. I'm like, what? Wow, that wind didn't do much. Man, this course was horrible to play in the older games because you just could not get over this mound with a wood. It didn't make any sense. You couldn't get over the mound with a high iron either. Most of the time. It just didn't make any sense. And I think that's really when golf games had a really tough transition. You know what, this probably isn't breaking outside the damn hole based on what the things do. No, it did. Okay. That one broke like it should have. 90% of them don't. But, you know, I digress. What was that? Probably... I would say after 2008. Probably after Tiger was 2008. All the way to 2012 had its issues because I played it on the Wii. And I think my Wii stuff was just, you know, not doing great.
That's a great way to get the hole started.
So I couldn't really say if it was really up to 2012, maybe 2011. Golf games seem to have really kind of struggled with their physics of actually hitting a golf ball.
Good yardage
and what
here,
that
about
should
120
do.
yards. Oh, that's beautiful.
Not much break in that one.
All that's left for par.
Oh, there's only 2 par 5s. That's funny. Short and sweet challenge. That's probably why, you know, once you got into after 2001, you know, the Tiger Woods from 02 all the way to 07, 08, you know, that was the best era, you know, those 5-6 years. And, you know, once they got past 03, they started to really kind of innovate, get more into playing a little more realistic. So it's kind of like, you know, from 02 and 03, you were, you know, a much more arcadey style. You're not taking it too serious kind of play. And then from 2004... probably to about 2008, you had a more realistic
ladies and gentlemen,
one.
To the Black Course here at Bethpage. As we get set to kick off this tournament, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard before we get started.
but still very much, you know, have an arcadey feel to them.
That's a great way to get the hole started.
But then, unfortunately, after about 08,
135 yards, this really shouldn't be a problem.
they kind of started to, you know, unfortunately do what modern games do and
Gap wedge.
really kind of focus on, hey, now we can, you know, really
Incredible shot. That's a very makeable putt. That's a
start
good approach.
taking advantage of multiplayer. And so they started really not innovating much in the single player department.
All the way, and that's birdie.
And funnily enough, the newest EA game kind of did that. They really focused on that single player, so much more realistic in the physics department, but they literally just didn't support the game after a few months, it seems. And the game literally died. Like, unless you play single player, you probably aren't doing anything in it.
Uphill to this green, Jim, and that means, well, his weight's going to be back and may want to hit a club more.
Yeah. How about right there? Oh,
Well, from that position,
what a
it's an
shot.
excellent shot.
The longest yard in the world is that 3 feet from the hole.
And then, what was it? 2015 was the Rory one, and I think it was about that time when 2K and it was HB Studios. It wasn't. 2K didn't have them at the time. It was the Golf Club 1, 2. And then what was it? 2019? It was just called PGA 2019. I can't remember. I think this would be perfect. It's downhill, but the wind's in the face. You got a hybrid in hand. Oh, it's still short. Oh, no, never mind. Hopped on him. You know, they started in the game, and they were a much more sim.
Now, a 25-footer in would
Based
be nice,
game.
close would be okay.
A sweet stroke for birdie and 3 under par.
And so that was the point where it was like, if you were kind of like, man, I want a more realistic gameplay style, that was where you would go to, you know. They had a lot of problems in the beginning. You know, the graphics were not good at all in the beginning, and it didn't have much to it at all because, like, they didn't have the license.
That takes a lot of skill to hit a shot like that.
You know, the courses, PGA Tour, nothing. So not until
230-yard
2019.
shot left into the flagstick here.
Not until 2019 did they really kind of hone in a lot of stuff. And then you get to the last game, and now the game we currently have, and to me, why is the flagstick not in? Is this just a regular... Yeah, it says 103 yards. So we're just hitting like a regular-ass shot with a 36-yard full shot. It's so weird.
In there close.
Like, unless it's a chip, it just gives you a full shot. You have to switch to a
Three-footer here, Jim.
pitch.
This for his birdie.
Um,
Had to make that one to get within 1 of the lead.
But yeah, the last game, they, of course, like, try to go heavy into monetization and kind of start ruining things. And don't really innovate from their previous games very much. And then, boom, you have 2K25, which they innovate a lot. Unfortunately, again, heavy into monetization. They screw up the currency with the game at the very beginning. And then after, what? No, I don't even think it was half a year. They kind of abandoned updating the game, like doing fixes and stuff like that. So it's like, am I gonna hit the trees? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be too bad, but it did.
I couldn't quite tell where I was aiming at. Let's go back to there. Oh, oh, phew, that was close.
That shot just turned the fortunes around on this hole.
Yeah, it really did.
This one for par.
It's gonna break, isn't it? Yeah. I knew it. I was like, this one's probably gonna be the one that actually breaks.
This for bogey. Gives away one with a bogey.
It's unfortunate, but I didn't think we would be 400 through 4 at Bethpage. Yeah, like big into monetization in 2K25. They stopped updating the game and introduced bugs after they stopped updating it and haven't fixed the bugs. And it's like, so that game has gone downhill.
It's not
really
fun playing from the longer stuff.
How the hell is that so short?
Okay, short yardage here.
Stop putting the ball thing up there.
Shots like that from the rough, that's just pure talent.
Kind of make no sense. Went that far, but okay. It was in the thick rough. Yes, it was downhill.
Unbelievable.
But the wind was in our face 7-8 miles an hour. It went its full distance. Strange. But yeah, it's like with EA abandoning their game, HB Studios abandoning their current game, not abandoning it as in they're not doing anything with the golf game and period, abandoning it in terms of they're probably working on the next one, but in the meantime they're not going to update the previous one.
Ooh, got a hold of
or
this
the
one.
current
That's
one.
a well executed tee shot.
And it's so the flag stick is right there in the middle, but yeah, we can't fly it on there, so it's gonna go right to the middle. Never mind, we can fly it on there. Long ass hole, par 4. Because we saw there's only 2 par 5s, and this is not one of them.
He's putting for birdie here.
That was a weird putt. Which means for me, like, obviously EA's not making another golf game. That's obvious. 2K is going to be in a 2-year cycle. So next year we're going to get 2K27. And it's to the point where it's like, I don't think I'm going to get it as soon as it comes out. I'm going to wait. And if nothing's improved, it's like, I don't have a reason to get it.
And this putt for birdie.
Oh, wow. Okay. When it's a foot up, you really gotta hit it. And it's kind of sad to see that because, you know, HB and 2K could have, well, HB, not 2K, they could have been the example of how to do a sports game because obviously EA and Madden is atrocious. From what I hear, the MLB games, not great. You know, they all rely on microtransactions. Uphill 11, 6 iron. Yeah, let's just do straight up. Hopefully it'll run. Oh, wow. How? That doesn't make any sense. Damn it. Get in the hole.
Terrific performance to bring everybody square and tied up.
The funny thing is I actually pushed that towards the hole. And then 2K with their basketball game is atrocious. Like, and again, that was a big controversy earlier, last year, maybe early this year, was the Balatro game, which you can get on mobile. It was like, it's not an expensive game at all, but it's a simulated poker game. That
There's the shot to see.
it's not real. It's not true like real life poker, but it's simulated. There's no microtransactions, nothing like that. But they were forcing the dude to put an M rating on it because it was simulated gambling. When 2K in their basketball game, NBA 2K, I couldn't remember the name of basketball, have real gambling, yet they can just say E.
Count that and move them into first place on the leaderboard.
And all they had to do was make this little tiny print that says contains in-game, whatever. I think eventually the dude was able to do the exact same thing, but it's just really shitty and proof that the companies that, make so much money can just do whatever the hell they want.
Way to grip it.
In which, if they can do that, then why would they ever change?
Just 150 yards
And
left
so
to the flagstick.
that means that the next 2K game, golf game, is probably going to go in the exact same way of, or maybe not the next one, but the one after. But it's going to start going the way of the NBA game and everything because that makes them a lot of money. And I know they really don't make that much off of the golf games, which is a big reason why
Yes, for birdie.
EA will not be making another, which, again, I was surprised. EA did not go the monetization route. They just didn't keep up with the game. So, and I mean, they were gone for so long. It was 10 years before they made another game. That probably played a big part into why they didn't sell that much.
Now that's the way you play golf.
Because, yeah, the EA game really didn't sell well at all.
Made that look easy, Jim. Lovely shot.
I'm not 100% sure if they had microtransactions
A
at
chance
all.
for birdie.
But I know that if they did, they weren't pushing it.
Beautiful
Like
judge from that distance.
2K25 is pushing it. Like every single thing you see, like you log into the game, the first thing you see is a pop-up ad to buy either something from the shop or a 2K game. Like I logged in today just to play the ranked tours because I actually like what's in the Clubhouse Pass because it's Vice golf clubs. I wish they had a ball. But and the first thing that pops up is 2K like WWE or F or whatever the hell it is. And it's like, stop it. Oh man, that
not
went
very fair.
further than I
That's
thought.
in the rough.
That's in the rough. And another thing that popped up is their bundle of if you buy this much, you can buy this much currency. It's like, no. Was this a par 4? Long as shit.
For
if it
birdie.
is. Oh, that was par 5. Yeah, that was for birdie. Man, it's a really, really sad state that the sports games are in. Because I was even considering getting the Top Spin game today because I watched some videos of it, of some gameplay, and I was like, man, that actually looks really fun. But then you find out that the grind you have to go through is insane and just not worth playing the game at all. Without buying stuff, and I was just like, no thanks.
A chance to make birdie.
No thank you.
Unbelievable golf today, and they go to -8 for the tournament.
Bethpage Black. Just the sound, the course name is like, whew. That's a rough one, isn't it? Oh no.
That ball found the second
Pushed
shot.
it. If there was wind, oh man, I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't make it on there. Wow, par 4, I gotta lay up. That's sad.
Not
Why
a
did it
smart
go?
play there.
Oh
They
yeah,
need to
because it
find the
had it.
first cut.
So fucking stupid.
60-degree sand wedge shot from here.
Probably a bogey on this hole. I gotta make a putt.
With
But
that, and it's on the green.
be a bogey. 2 feet uphill. Holy hell. Probably not gonna break this much, but almost. That's a bogey.
Any way you slice it.
But yeah, I
it's
think
a
if there
bogey.
was, like, if it was 12, 15 mile an hour winds, I don't even know if I'd be 3 under, you know. Or even if it was this 9 and 8, because it's such a long course.
Beautiful smooth swing off
You know,
the tee.
if it
Great
was
way to start
into
the hole.
some par 4s, I wouldn't be able to get on
And
too.
this shot will be with 6 iron.
Maybe. Might be a 6. Yeah, it'll be a 6 because it should bounce forward.
I'm
Not much,
always
but
struck
I'm
by
fine with
how
that.
easy they make it look. Setting up a birdie putt. Complete lack of concentration
Not
with
much
that
break
putt.
there.
It sets up another tough one. A good effort to get in with a 2-putt par.
Tiger Woods, the only one on the leaderboard still playing. We've been playing with him a lot. When we go to 17, he's 2 back with 2 to play. I think that's too much. Yeah, that was always a tough one. From where we were. Oops, didn't mean to do that.
And with so many sand wedges to choose from, is this...
Bad play from the bunker. Hopefully the next sand shot will be better. Has this one for par.
Do we drop another? Yes, because it was dead
It's
straight
just a
for some
bad
reason.
judgment of speed right
And as
there.
you can see there, I even went and took it back quite a bit because it was so downhill.
Bogey drops him a shot.
And it didn't do anything. Like, it still went by 5 feet. So it's like, I don't know, just like in when I was playing the Wii version of 2012 and 2011, you had to bring it back to where you're only hitting it at 5% on like a 30-foot putt, which makes absolutely no sense. Finally, a perfect tempo.
Ooh, what a shot. Absolutely nailed this tee shot. Little over 100 yards here, right on 110, in fact.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's uphill. So that's not going to help us. We'll go about right there.
And that shot will leave a putt that he will be disappointed if he misses it. That's a great birdie chance.
I would be, yeah.
Ready to conquer this hole. What a remarkable round.
Tiger Woods gets close, but in the end,
And that
we
wraps
got him by
up
one.
the final round. We saw a lot of good golf, especially from our champion.
This was a great field, Jimmy. I couldn't agree more. So many quality players out there, and to come out on top of this field is a great accomplishment.
We're down by only 1,100 points now. As we head into the FedEx Cup playoffs. Unless this is the first one, I can't remember. Probably go ahead and upgrade our guy. So no, okay, this is the first one. Then we got the BMW and the Tour Championship. So we got 3 more. Should have a good amount, yeah, 55. And you can only get to 69 power, wow. That's crazy. 1,500 left there. We'll do that. And then what I'll do is wait until we're done with the playoffs to do the final upgrade and then get some more clubs. That way we go into the majors as leveled up as possible. But the next one we're going to do is the North American Regional at Torrey Pines. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.